Subject English. Standard 4th. Hello students, I am Elizabeth Sibi and today we are going to learn the lesson. It is a very beautiful story and the name of the lesson is The Noble Monkey. Students, what is the meaning of noble? Yes, having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles. Let us see how was this monkey the noble monkey. Let us read the story. So students, first I will read the chapter and then I will explain you according wise. So first let us read. In a forest glade on the banks of river Ganga, there was a tall, shady mango tree. Every year it bore big, juicy mangoes that were very sweet to taste. So, students, you can see my image how a monkey is hanging on the tree. So, there was river Ganga and there was a big tree. And which fruit was there on the tree? Yes, mangoes. And you know that every year we get the mangoes only once. And what is the meaning of glade? An open space or clearing in a forest. So, you can see and you know how the mangoes taste. It's very, very delicious. You wait for the mango season to come. Now let us see. Let us read further. So students, let us see the give meaning of glade, an open space or clearing in a forest. In the forest, there live hundreds of monkeys with their king. The monkey king was bigger, stronger, and also wiser than all the other monkeys. So students, you can see my image. So many monkeys are there. They lived in the forest near the river Ganga. And it was a season of mangoes. So you know that in the hundreds of monkeys, there's a king. And the king is bigger, stronger, and wiser. And you know that the king takes all the decisions. Let us read further. What happens next? The monkeys loved the mango tree for its spreading branches, cool shade, and delicious fruit. Students, as usual, you know the mangoes taste very, very sweet. Now, the monkeys are on the branches of mangoes, and the monkeys loved the cool shade and the spreading branches and the delicious fruit. Which is that fruit? Yes, it's the mangoes. They often played about on the tree and enjoyed eating the tasty mangoes. So students, you can see how the monkeys are enjoying on the tree and they are also eating the fruit. Their king warned them, Don't let even a single mango fall into the river. If the current carries it down to the land of men, they will come here in search of the heavenly fruit and destroy the peace in this land. So, students, first I will tell you the meaning. Warned means inform someone in advance of a possible danger, problem, or other unpleasant situation. Current, the movement of water in the sea or river. Heavenly, wonderful. So, now what happens? The Monkey King is warning the hundreds of monkey who is there on the branches of the mango tree. They're telling that do not allow any of the fruit to fall into the river. If this happens, then the other people will come in search of this fruit and they will destroy our peace of living. So, students, let us check the meaning of current, the movement of water. One day, however, a ripe mango fell into the river and was carried with the flow to the city of Banaras. Students, you know that the tree is in river Ganga. The king had warned the other monkeys that even a single mango should not fall into the river. But now what happens? One ripe mango falls into the water and flows to the city of Banaras. Now let's see what happens. Students, you can see the fisherman. Let's see why I have shown you the picture of fisherman. It was found by a fisherman who had never seen anything like it before. So he presented it to the king. So students, the fisherman found the mango, the ripe, delicious mango, and he gave to the king. Now let's see what does the king orders is when the king tasted a slice of the fruit, he liked it very much. He shared it with his queen and ministers. See, students, the fisherman had given the ripe, delicious mango to the king, and the king gave to their queen and ministers, and they liked it very much. They all loved its flavor, and in the end, it was decided that a search party should be sent to find the tree that bore such divine fruit. Divine means it means wonderful or excellent. So students, you know that the king have tasted the fruit. It was very sweet, very delicious. Now, what happens next? Yes, send us ministers. Yes, send us servants to search the tree which gives such a sweet, delicious taste. Let us see whether the king and his ministers will find the tree or no. So students, let us see the give meaning of divine. It means wonderful or excellent. A fleet of rafts sailed upon the river, carrying many of the courtiers and the king himself. Students, now see, they are in search of the divine fruit, that is the mango. And see, a fleet of raft. Raft means a flat structure made of pieces of wood tried to tie together, used as a boat. Courtiers means you can see so many courtiers are there on the boat. And the king, they move to search the fruit. Let us see whether they will get the fruit or no. Give meaning. Rafts, a flat structure made of pieces of wood tied together, used as a boat. By and by, the fleet of rafts reached the forest glade on the bank of the river and also found the mango tree laden with fruit. The king and the courtiers were overjoyed. So, students, finally they have reached to the mango tree. And let me tell you the meaning. By and by means after little time. You know that they were slowly searching the tree. Fleet of rafts means a flat structure made of pieces of wood tied together used as a boat. Laden with fruit means having great qualities of fruit on it. You know that when mango season comes, the tree is full of delicious mangoes. Now let us see whether the king and the courtiers will harm the monkey or no. Will they take all the mangoes and go away? Let us see what happens. Give meaning. By and by, after a little time, laden with fruit, with great qualities of fruit on it. When the king's men noticed the monkeys enjoyed the fruit, they were annoyed. They decided to drive them away mercilessly. So, students, mercilessly means without any mercy or pity. Annoyed means angry. So, students, as you know, the monkey were enjoying the divine fruit mango. When the king saw that, he got annoyed and he sent volleys of arrows. Let's see now what happens, whether the king will get the fruit or no. They sent volleys of arrows to kill the monkeys and to scare them away for good. Volleys of arrows means many arrows sent or shot at the same time. So students, you can see how the poor monkey is so scared and they're sending the volleys of arrows so that they go away from the mango tree. Such a cruel thing, right? Give meaning. Volleys of arrows. Many arrows sent or shot at the same time. The monkey king swung to the other side of the river and ordered the others to do the same. So, students, you know, now the king and the courtiers have reached the place and they are sending volleys of arrows so that the monkey gets scared. Now, see, in a hurry, how fast they are swinging to the other side. And the king is ordering the other monkeys also the same. Please do fast first. Move quickly. Save your lives by vanishing. Vanishing means disappearing deep into the forest on the other bank. He urged. Urge means advised strongly. So students, see, so heartful was the monkey king. He's urging every monkey to move quickly and he's saying to save your lives. See, he's not feared about his own life, he's feared about his forest. There lived hundreds of monkeys. Such a well hearted kind the monkey king was. So students, let us check the meaning of vanishing, disappearing. Urge, advise strongly. However, he soon realized that the river stream was too wide for the others to follow. Quick as lightning, he did something very unusual. Unusual means not expected. Wide means too far. So, let's see what is the mother monkey king doing? What unusual thing is doing? Now let us see what did the monkey king do? Catching hold of a tall cane. Cane means stick. With his leg, he swung back to the other side where the other monkeys waited. So students, see the sacrifice of the monkey king. He took the hold of a cane with his leg and he helped other monkeys to swing back to the other side of the river. Let's see what happens now. Then he took firm hold of a branch of a tree. This way he made a bridge across the river with his own strong body. So students, see the sacrifice of the mother monkey king. He took the hold of a branch and he used his own body and he made a bridge so that the other monkeys can cross above him. The monkey king then ordered the monkeys to rush to the other side over his own body. The monkeys lost no time in following his command. So students, see the sacrifice of the king. He used his own body to save the other monkeys. The other monkeys did not waste any time to follow the command of the king. They rushed to the other side of the river. When Monkey King's body was being trampled means stepped heavily and noisily upon and bruised. Bruised means injured with marks on the body. By rushing the hordes, hordes means large numbers of monkeys. But it did not wear. Wear means to become weak or unsteady. So students, you know that when a person stamps upon you, there's a mark, there's injury upon the body. Same thing is happening here. See the sacrifice of the king. The hundreds of monkeys walk upon him and he did not show any anger. His aim was only to save the other monkeys. His body was completely injured, but he didn't show any anger. So students, let us see the meaning of bruised. Injured with marks on the body. Hordes, large numbers. He kept a tight hold over the cane, and the branch till the last monkey landed safely on the other side. So students, he took a tight hold of the cane. Cane means stick. Till all the monkeys became safe to the other side. And what happens? What you can see in my image? Let us read the next para. By then, he was badly injured and had lost all strength. He fell down in a swoon. Swoon means faint. So students, you know that on his body there walked hundreds of monkeys where he got injured and he fell down. Now let's see what happens. whether he will flow by the river or someone will save him or no. So student, let us see the give meaning of swoon. Faint. When a person swoons, she is not able to see, feel, hear. The king of Banaras was watching this with amazement. He was touched by the bravery and sacrifice of the great monkey king. He asked his men to stop shooting arrows. So students, the king of Banaras was watching everything. He was very pleased to see the sacrifice of the monkey king to save the other monkeys, and he ordered his courtiers to stop shooting the arrows. Let us see whether the king is going to save the monkey king or no. The unconscious monkey king was gently lifted from the bank of the river and placed on a coach near the king of Banaras. So students, you know that hundreds of monkey had walked above him, and he unconsciously fell down into the river. And the king was watching this all, and the king lifted him and placed him near the coach. Now let us see what happens next. The king tried his best to revive. Revive means bring back to life the great ape. After a while, the monkey king slowly opened his eyes. The king was so well-hearted. He tried his best to bring the monkey king to life. And slowly the monkey king opened his eyes. "Why did you sacrifice your life in this way?" said the king of Banaras. So students, here is the question asked by the king, that why did you do so much sacrifice? The king is telling to the monkey king. Let us see what is the answer of monkey king. "The monkeys are like my children. I am their chef and guide it in my duty to protect them. They are now safe and I die a happy death. I'm glad I could do my duty." So students, see the answer of monkey king. The monkey king is telling, they are my children and it's my duty to guide them. I'm happy if I will die because I saved so many monkeys. So well-hearted the monkey was, right? So saying, the great ape closed his eyes forever. The king of Banaras never forget the great sacrifice that he had witnessed. So students, you know that the monkey king had done lots of sacrifice. He saved so many other monkeys. The king was watching this all. He never forgot about the sacrifice done by the monkey king. So students, I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you.